All right, today I'm going to attempt to give my first thoughts or review, whatever you want to call this thing, on One Piece World Seeker for PS4. Um, I was having such a great time with it at first, and then some stuff went down, so let's get into it. I initially, when I wrote this or started writing this, whatever the hell you want to call it, I was starting with some very positive things, and I don't even know if I want to read them anymore. But essentially, I was saying that this game is decent for both new and old fans alike. Just mainly because the story it features a new non-canon story involving Luffy crash landing somewhere and losing his entire crew, so he had to go find him. And I can't remember the name of the island. I think it was like damn, I didn't even write it down. Uh, See, that's how much like I was having a good time, and then a lot of shit happened. See, your mission at first is to go relocate the entire crew, and that was pretty simple. You do that within the first like 6 chapters or whatever, I think. And yeah, but then some stuff just keeps on happening. Like it was so fun. It was open world, and around like chapter 4, you could go do a lot of side quests and a lot of really cool stuff like that. And like I haven't even finished the anime myself. I haven't got very far yet, but I'm pretty familiar with all the characters for the most part. I've watched the live action season as well, so I know the characters somewhat. And I think I stopped at like episode 100 in the anime, something like that. But with all that knowledge, I had no trouble knowing what was happening in the game for the most part. I'm just very bad at paying attention to very specific things like the name of the island and crap like that. So, also, if you have not seen that live action one and you are a One Piece fan, you should really, really go watch it because it's incredible. And we're getting season 2 in like 2 weeks, something like that. It's March 10th, Mario Day. Mario Day is One Piece season 2 day. And this game features, like I said, open world, and the combat is a really basic hack and slash where you can do all kinds of, Luffy's main attacks from the show. You can do all the Gum Gum attacks that I can't even remember, like Gum Gum Rocket or whatever, Gum Gum something something. You can do all of those in it, so that's really fun. But oh, I just have so much anger. I don't even want to read what I wrote about it. I'm looking through my notes here, and they're too positive. Like I was saying, the visuals are incredible. They are. I'll give it that. It looks pretty much like the anime, like you would assume games like this would, and they usually do. The music is nothing super incredible, but it does fit the show or the game and the show very well, so that was nice. And then, like I said earlier, around chapter 6 is when it opens up, and you can do all the side quests and go around all the entire world collecting all the treasure chests you find and everything else that you can collect in this game. But man, that would drive me insane because I tried finding a decent amount of things in my playthrough of it, and certain things were very frustrating on how to get to them. I gave up. I'm not even gonna try that. But this game is pretty much almost everything I usually love about games, which really bothers me that I am so negative about it now. It's basically just a big checklist of things to do, and I usually really like that because my ADHD is really stupid, and it just likes to be told where to go and have a waypoint telling me where to go and all this and that. And this game had most of that. Although, it also was missing a lot of things too. Like, see, usually I hate not knowing where to go, so I really like that this one had a waypoint showing me where to go, and I could also choose what quest I wanted it to point me in the direction of, so that was nice. So, like, it had so much going for it, but where it falls flat is the combat, unfortunately, because I got all the way to the end, to the final boss, and I'm never going to beat him probably because I don't have the patience. I would end up destroying my game or my controller or something, and I don't want to do that. I'm not a fan of, breaking stuff. But I could feel my anger coming on when I was fighting that boss, and I just don't want to put myself through that. When it comes to open world games, this one is doing absolutely everything, like, pretty decent, in my opinion. That's something I wrote. That's stupid. This game isn't perfect. However, since some of the traversal and platforming can be a bit rough, Yes, that's very sure, like, true. I can't talk. But no, the platforming and whatnot can be very annoying because he can only grab onto certain things and other things he can't, and it's very frustrating and difficult to maneuver. And now I can kind of understand why this game's been out for like a good few years and I haven't heard very many people talk about it. Good reasons. As the closer I got to the end of this game, the more my opinion started to change about certain things. Hey, here's where we get in the good stuff. The combat, for instance, is abysmal, and I wish I could just turn it off while exploring the world. That's another thing, man. People would just always freaking attack you for no freaking reason. Like, I was just trying to explore and do stuff, and then people would start shooting at me. That's another thing. They all have, like, guns, and there's robots with, like, ranged weapons and guns and all kinds of stuff, but you're sitting there with just stretchy arms. I wanted to go collect everything I could find, but anytime I go exploring, I get attacked by a few enemies, and all it takes is about 3 or 4 hits until you die. I was playing on easy. I always play JRPG related games on easy because I don't have time for that and I want to just beat games. I don't care about difficulty on JRPGs. Difficulty is for like Metroidvanias and platformers for me. But I was playing this on easy and I still died in 3 to 4 hits no matter what I upgraded, whatever I tried equipping. You couldn't equip very many things, but if only they would let you level up in this game or something. Like, it just felt very, very, very unbalanced. And I would not want anyone to try beating that final boss, but the rest of the game is actually kind of fun, aside from a few very, very annoying, stupid things. This game is so light on RPG mechanics, and you could only equip these rings, as far as I could tell, also, like, no actual real equipment, just a ring that gave you buffs and whatnot. And you could also upgrade skills, but no matter what I tried upgrading, it just would not help my defense. I couldn't find one that was for defense. I could have just been blind and not seeing it, but man, I needed better defense. Like, I kept dying by the most simple of enemy. Yeah, and then, like, there was no way I could see to level up at all. And almost every enemy you come across will have guns or other forms of ranged attacks, like I said. You might as well give up once you start getting shot, since this game is so broken and will not let you get out of being attacked. Like, you just get soft locked into the attack. You cannot move, you can't do shit. They just got you and you're dead. So you would just be stuck there no matter what buttons I tried pushing until your death after just a couple hits. This game was so close to being incredible. I would like to mention, I was playing on easy, like I said again, so yeah, it just, it was terrible. But I still had a lot of fun with at least the first half of the game. Second half started to piss me off a lot. So if y'all want to play this game, go for it. I mean, it's fun for a One Piece fan, but God, they could have done so much better. Like, it was actually pretty close to an 8 out of 10 at first, and by the time I got done with it, I'd say no more than 6 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10. But, yeah, I don't even want to talk about this game anymore. I just want to get that off my chest because I've had those notes written down for a little bit, and I knew my opinion changed like halfway through, so I wanted to get through that and get that over with because I didn't want to rewrite it in a more normal sounding way. Plus, I'm really tired today, and I figured I'd just hop on here and do a pointless video because I feel, yeah. Until next time, play better games. Avoid this one. Go find a good One Piece game. I think One Piece Odyssey is supposed to be good. I'm gonna play that one sometime soon. I have it for PS5, which means I need a PS5. So until then, I will see y'all later.